Yeah. So what's going on, y'all? So thanks to Toy, y'all can thank Toy for getting this series kicked off because apparently I let the cat out of the cancer bag when I exposed how to get a cancer back, y'all. So um lo and behold, here goes a slew of videos now about how to get all your signs back. You know what I mean? So we're gonna begin here with um how to get your Pisces back. How to get your Pisces back. Well, the first thing I want to say is if you lost your Pisces, there's a potentiality that you became haughty, that you got besides yourself, that you forgot where you came from. And forgetting where you came from could be two types of different things, right? Forgetting where you came from could be, like if you're from the bottom, you started from the bottom, you got out of the mud, whatever. And you get the Hollywood, you know, acting bougie and things of that nature, even moving there, you know what I'm saying, then you might have forgotten where you came from. But also, don't forget where you came from also means to take care of yourself and don't forget the circumstances and the rough situations, the rough environments that you came from. When you do excel and you go to these new places and life brings you somewhere else, it could bring you more happiness, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to risk it all. But I'm talking more along the lines of the first explanation of, forgetting where you come from is when you get high class, you get snooty to the point where, and I'm not saying don't feel good about yourself and not to feel, accomplished. What I'm saying is don't forget about empathy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to sympathize either, but don't forget about empathy. You can at least empathize with people. And if you become superficial, if you lose your depth, this is what I should really say. And if you lose your depth, you can lose your Pisces. You understand what I'm saying? Get your depth back. Come back to centering yourself and say, yo, look, I miss it. Because you going to mess around and miss who you used to be when you lose that Pisces. I'm telling you. Because they're not going to say nothing about it. They're not going to tell you about it. If they do, okay, if they do, they might say it in like a religious sort of way. They might throw it to you underhanded, like in a mid conversation. Like they're not gonna outright tell you like, yo, you changed. You know what I'm saying? They might say haughtiness before a fall or something like that in a religious scripture type way. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's gonna hint to you to like, oh, low key, you trying to tell me, oh, I see what's going on, and it'll make you reflect on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you want that Pisces back, you got to get back to being in depth. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. That's for starters. Now, another thing is stop playing small. Don't play small because Pisces people, they already kind of like the underdog. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean that their capabilities are the underdog, but when you're looking at it from a materialistic perspective or you're looking at it from a surface level, then the Pisces energy is at the back of the line. It's spacey. It's not here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so present until they do the miraculous, until they do, and when they do the miraculous, it's usually huge. It's bigger picture stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and name all of the Pisces celebrities and stuff like that, and people that overcame a whole lot of obstacles and challenges. You could do that on your own to understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Pisces want to root for somebody that is actually doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? To one that says, that overcomes the obstacles, that gets past what people said that they couldn't overcome. You understand what I'm saying? So don't go small, go big with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, again, if you can accomplish becoming huge or doing whatever that you're doing and it becomes huge and still be centered, you understand what I'm saying? Still have empathy, still don't place yourself, treat the CEO the same as the maintenance person, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna get your Pisces back. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna see that you didn't let trials and tribulations change who you truly are, because they're gonna know who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, that's probably why y'all separated, because they just seen you becoming something different. And don't get me wrong, they know those signs better than most people, because they consist of 12 signs. You dig what I'm saying? So they know in a heartbeat when somebody is switching gears and they're stepping outside of their element, they're becoming someone who else. Like, they're allowed to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, should you be another sign? Now, if you're a Pisces, if you're a Pisces, you get a pass with your Pisces when it comes to this step. You know what I'm saying? But if you're another sign, then it's just like, nah, bro, nah, sis, that ain't you. Get back grounded. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get your Pisces back. Now, okay, so this part, right? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. All right? Take care of yourself. Put yourself first and put your Pisces person last. Now, I know this may sound bugged out. Put that woman first, this and the third. Listen. Pisces is used to being last. They're used to being last. They're going to notice that you've been putting them first before other things, and they know when that is they're going to feel burdened by that. They're going to feel like they are a burden to you because they're going to see it long enough and they're going to catch it and they're going to be like, look, whether they tell you or not, they're going to identify that, look, this is getting in the way of you doing that big thing. And it's me. I'm getting in the way of you doing that big thing because you're putting me, if you're not putting me first, you're putting me somewhere in the mix that is not prioritization or not prioritized the way that things should be. You know what I'm saying? These are bigger picture people. They understand. You might think that you got to do everything under the sun for Pisces, and you really don't, yo. You really don't. You need to do what it is that you need to do. That's how you get your Pisces back, yo. Do what it is that you need to do. It's like an unspoken thing that they know is happening or they know that it's not happening. It's kind of eerie because it's like, what do you mean? Like, I like people to be clear with me and tell me what it is that I'm doing wrong or not doing wrong. And it's just like, Pisces is open. They're going to let you figure that out because they might be right. But if they tell you, they could start an argument like that. Like, if y'all bumped into Pisces people before, y'all already know if they get to, it's going to sound like they preachy. They not preachy. They just got insight. So they start telling you stuff like, yo, you could, or you ever think about it, you know, suggesting, and then you might take offense to that and be like, oh, you just, you know, you being critical of me, whatever the case may be. And it's just like, okay, we've experienced that. I'm a Pisces, that's why I say we've, but they've experienced that enough to know that that can interfere with you becoming the greatest you. So they'll fall back and they won't say that. They're waiting for you to do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And the longer that it takes for you to do it on your own, the further away they're going to drift back off. The next thing you know, you're going to be like, yo, where they at? You ain't going to be able to see them. They're going to be in the mist. They're going to be in the fog somewhere. And it's because they know. They already know. They secretly know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not simple to get that part of the conversation out of them either. It's not, you know, you might want to pry it out of them or whatever the case may be, but they'll refrain from doing it a lot because they don't want to hurt your feelings, yo. Just keep it a beam with you. They don't want to hurt your feelings. Pisces don't want to hurt your feelings. But sometimes, silence is golden because you could figure out the things that you need to do in someone's silence. If you can hear people when they're silent, Pisces love this shit, yo. So you're definitely going to get your Pisces back when you do this. If you can hear what Pisces is saying in their silence, they're going to figure you to be super genius. They're going to feel like you really get them. And you might be like, that's crazy. I got to read their mind. And it's just like, really, you got to read your own mind. But because you're associated with them, because you are paired with them in some type of way, or you were, this gives you the ability to recognize that something is missing for a reason. You know, things get added and removed from your life for a reason. And when you figure that out, then it's like, oh, you get that epiphany and it's like, yo, I see why they don't come with me like that no more. It's because I ain't going, you might have told them stuff that you wanted to do in life and then you ain't doing it. They ain't forget, they watching. Well, they might have, sometimes the Pisces could be, unless you got like strong Aries or something, a strong strong moon, like if you got moon in the 12th, if you don't got certain planetary placements and stuff like that as a Pisces, then they can have a poor memory. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, but that's how it's still how fluid they can be. You know what I'm saying? They got selective memory, so it's just like but they'll know that you didn't capitalize off of what you said. You know what I'm saying? And this is what makes them feel like they're burdened. Pisces hate to feel burdened, yo. Especially with the people, by the people that they love, to be a burden on the people that they love. Oh man, so you got to figure that out in order to get your Pisces back. You got to start doing those things, and then you'll get your Pisces back. You know what I'm saying? Know that you can hear them when they're silent, right? They're screaming loud when they're silent. I'm telling you. Okay, what's next on the list here? And don't worry about like putting, I'm telling you, they're the last sign of the zodiac. Trust me when I tell you, it's bigger picture stuff. There's stuff that needs to get done. Pisces is last for a reason, so don't even trip and feel bad or guilty on guilt trip or none of that. I'm telling you. Don't take shortcuts, which is kind of similar to what I'm saying here. Don't take shortcuts in life, because you're gonna find out that you're gonna have to go do the work anyway. So if you're trying to take a shortcut to get back to your Pisces, then it's gonna backfire. It's not gonna work. You're gonna have to reroute anyway, and you're gonna find you might get so disappointed when you make that reroute prematurely back to them, and they'll let you know it's not time, and you'll take that as rejection. But what they're saying is it's not time. They know when it's time for you and time now. Yo, I'm telling, they could even be with somebody else, and this is still for you though. If they dealing with somebody else, dating them, whatever the case may be, and you still want your Pisces back, right? That's not far-fetched from them. They're not saying, oh, they with someone else, they won't ever be back with you again, or that can't ever happen again. Pisces don't operate that way. Pisces is very, like I said, the mind is open like the ocean. So they don't know what the outcome could potentially be. They know that there's plenty of potential outcomes. I've mentioned this when I talked about time travel videos and all that, subconscious mind and all of that. Pisces ruled by the subconscious mind. So although they will be loving the person that they're with in the whole 9 yards, right? They still know that there's future potentials in different dimensions. So, they don't. It's very fluid. It's very fluid. So don't take the shortcuts that you think you need to do in order to keep them, in order to grab them. Like, if I let them stay with this person for too long, then I already know it's going to be a wrap for me type thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even telling you that the Pisces that you're trying to get back is going to necessarily notice. They might not even notice at all. You know what I'm saying? They might be watching this video in denial of it altogether. Like, no, I love the person that I'm with, and I'm staying with the person that I'm with forever. They don't know. They don't know, because 12th house is all about mystery and discovery. So it's like I said this before. It's like God took a chunk out of your brain purposely so you wouldn't know everything. Because if you knew everything, life would be totally boring, and it'd be what's the point? You understand? Nothing amazes you anymore. Nothing will amuse you anymore. You can't obtain satisfaction through that. So don't think that you can predict, or that they know that they can predict what their outcome is going to be. I'm not saying to be shiesty neither, or be grimy and try to, hurt their significant other that they with now, or whatever the case may be, or do something, some witchcraft type, whatever you into. You know what I'm saying? Don't do none of that. It's just what I'm saying, because all of those would be shortcuts. All of those types of things would be shortcuts. Do what you need to do in life. What is your purpose? Get on your purpose, and you will get your Pisces back. And the way that they, and I'd say it like this, right? This is weird, right? But this is how you become the bait on the fishing hook. They'll come. You don't know when they're gonna come, and it's rough because you want to go to them. You'll hear me in other signs. I'm going to say go to them and just watch. But with Pisces, as much as you want them back, you don't got to go to them. Like, that's probably the worst thing that you can do. Get on your purpose, and you'll see. You'll be the worm on a hook. They'll just pop up in your inbox. They'll pop up at your door. They'll pop up on a phone. They'll pop up friend requests on Facebook. Like, what? It's been years. Are you kidding? You'll get excited and all that. You might be freezing up, like, yo, I don't know if I should accept this or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I should wait and try to be funny or whatever the case may be. Or be like, you're not sweating them, like you don't miss them or whatever the case may be. But it's because you're doing what you're supposed to do in life. That's how you get your Pisces back. I don't care how, what do you call it? How anxious you get to do something else. To, again, take that shortcut. Don't take the shortcut. Now, last step for Pisces, get your Pisces back. Make their dream a reality. Whatever it is that they told you when y'all were together that they wanted to do as a dream, and maybe they thought that they could do it, maybe they thought not. Or they may have said it in a way that was kind of like, you know, not too, how should I say? Not too confident about it, but definitely interested in it. Like they know it from A to Z, front to back. They know the whole idea, the whole way it could be structured, how it could be planned. And only if, you know, X, Y, and Z could happen, yada, yada, yada. Make their dream come true. Whichever one it is that you're capable of doing, make their dream come true, you get your Pisces back. Flat out, isn't it? Make one of their dreams come true. All right, because that's what they're here for, yo. That's what they're here for. They love their dreams, B. So if you can make one of their dreams come true, you will get your Pisces back. I don't know how long it's going to last, so I'm not telling you, you know, that's not what this video is about. I'm telling you how to get them back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you how to keep them. So that's that. I'm out.